Hello, this is Saturday Morning Recorded, and I'm your host, Cohen Vogel, and today's special guest, that's my friend, Tom Black. Your weekly tidbit of news, it's that honey is the only food that can't spoil. Here's your special guest. Here's our special guest, Tom Black. Now, what got you into making the film festivals?
Well, the first film festival I did was the Fishguard Short Film Project, and a friend of mine, Terry Flambeau, and I had chatted a little bit about some short film competitions that had happened, and another friend, Stacy Jones, who no longer lives in Aberdeen, she had indicated one time that it'd be fun to have a film society in Aberdeen. So I kind of mashed all that together and started the Fishguard Short Film Project, which of course is a competition for making short films. And it's been 14 or 15 years now, and made lots and lots of short films. It's pretty cool. The South Dakota Film Festival kind of was birthed out of that. A group of us got together and said, if the short film project is working well, maybe we could do a bigger film festival. I'd never been to one. I was also inspired by Quadman, which was a Red Rooster film that had been made by Bruce Lickness and Dan Kleberg, and they had a big snazzy red carpet spotlight world premiere, and I saw that, combined it with the film festival, or with Fishguard, and thought, let's do a film festival for the state of South Dakota, and here we are 15 seasons later.
Okay, and what was your favorite film that you've ever viewed in the Fishguard or South Dakota Film Festival?
Well, okay, that is so loaded, Colin. That's really hard, but I'm going to go ahead and take an easy way out here. Of course, I have a big soft spot in my heart for all of those Fishguard short films. Watching young people grow up and independent filmmakers learn their craft and their trade. I love all the Fishguard films for sure. But when it comes to feature-length films that have been shown at the South Dakota Film Festival, it's now probably a three-way tie. I really, really love Andrew Keitlinger's Tater, Tot, and Patton, which was shot in Pierre, South Dakota. It's a really beautiful film. But prior to that, I would have to say Short Term 12, which of course starred Brie Larson. It was one of my favorite all-time feature films, and we were lucky enough to have a screening of that. But this year, in 2020, we got a new one that's a real contender for my favorite film, and it's Small Town, Wisconsin, which will stream for the next 10 days or so in early September here, or mid-September, and you can get to the South Dakota Film Fest website. It is a fantastic feature-length film about a family and all their trials and tribulations in a small town in Wisconsin.
Okay, and for the South Dakota Film Festival, you normally have a famous person come. So who has been your favorite special guest?
Well, my favorite special guest. I'm gonna be so in trouble when I answer this, but I'll take an easy one. I would say Stephen Tobolowsky was a tremendous amount of fun. He absolutely was. That being said, Adam Greenberg, cinematographer for Terminator 2, he's an amazing person, wonderful artist. But honestly, it's all the filmmakers that attend. We've become such a close-knit family. It's been a lot of fun. I can't forget Doug Jones, one of the nicest people that's ever been to our festival, and wonderful professional. But Carrie Elwes, Molly Ringwald, I mean, everybody's been great. Kevin Costner was a wonderful addition to our festival. So there really hasn't been any stinkers. We've loved them all.
Okay, and what has been some of your favorite places to travel?
Ooh, travel. I love traveling. I don't know that I've ever had a place that I didn't like to travel, but this last summer I was on a trip with a special friend in Rome, and we spent a week in Rome, and it was wonderful. It was a beautiful city, lots of history, lots of wonderful architecture, some great food, and so of course some great Italian wines. Rome is really high up there. I also got to spend some time in Norway with my mother, and that was a wonderful trip that I'll never ever forget. So I encourage everybody to travel the world. It's a small world, and it's something we should all see.
Okay, thank you, but that's all the time we have now, but thank you for chatting with us.
Thanks, Cohen.
Here's Eva's Word of the Week.
Shopping.
Here's 30 Seconds of Nature. Recommendation this week. I'm going to be recommending this book, The Only One in Ivan. It's a really great book. It was one of my favorite books in elementary school, and it still is one of my favorite books. It's by Catherine Applegate. I read it in 5th grade, and this year I think there's a movie. I haven't seen it yet, but it's a really great book. It's one of my favorites. My adventure this week, me and my dog go mushroom hunting in our yard. And don't worry, I don't eat the mushrooms, and the mushrooms aren't poisonous because my dog has been eating them for 3 years. No, Brinkley, right there. It's right there, buddy. Right here. It's right there. Go on, tree. Right there. Right there. Okay. I'm your host, Cohen Vogel, signing off.